Dobro jutro, Georgetown. My name is Abigail, and I'm a junior in the college studying government with a minor in religion, ethics, and world affairs. I'm so excited to take you around my day studying abroad in Belgrade, Serbia with the School for International Training. Follow along and be sure to ask questions. Right now, I'm walking through beautiful downtown, or the city center of Belgrade, on my way to school. I have 2 classes today, including a presentation, so I'm really excited to introduce you to my classmates and give you a feel for what it's like to be a student at the School for International Training. So every SIT program has a thematic focus. In my case, it's comparative European perspectives in conflict and democracy. And while we're based in Belgrade, all SIT programs have 3 components. The first is classes in your base city or hometown city, which in my case is Belgrade, and then we have a 2-week excursion to Budapest, Hungary, and Vienna, Austria, where we're also taking classes but kind of add that comparative aspect. Then we return back, have a few more weeks of regular classes with SIT, and then we have 1 whole independent study month to take on a research project of our choosing. 2, 1. We have a quick break in class. Where are we going?
The pekara!
What's a pekara?
It's a bakery!
Can't wait! What are you eating today?
I've got a little cheese pie and a little cherry pie and some yogurt.
Yum!
And I've got these little Nutella balls.
Yum! And we go to the pekara every day to get lunch.
Hi everyone, my name is Landon. I study at Vassar College, and my favorite part of SIT is the homestay. It's a true cultural immersion.
Hey Lily, what are you doing?
I'm studying for our Serbian quiz tomorrow.
Hey Georgetown, heading home from classes and from tacos. I'm with my friend Landon.
Hi,
here.
everyone.
And we're just reflecting on what we liked most about SIT. Landon brought up a really good point. You want to share what you were saying?
Yeah, so I love how interactive this program is, how we are not in classes every single day. We go and have these interactive meetings, whether it be meeting with actual members of the Serbian parliament or meeting with the EU delegation here, how we have these excursions going to Budapest, Vienna, and it is very different than what you would think of as your typical study abroad. I mean, SIT's slogan is literally not your ordinary abroad.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I love the fact that we get to engage with actual policymakers. Our classes are all taught by local professors, which I think is really cool, and we're even learning Serbian, so it's definitely a great immersive experience if that's what you're looking for in your study abroad. Just got home from classes. I'm back at my homestay, and I'm gonna answer a few questions that I've seen. The first one is, why did you choose SIT Belgrade? I think the reason I chose this program is being in Serbia was really unique. I didn't see any other programs that went to the Western Balkan region, so that was really exciting, and I loved the thematic focus on comparative European perspectives on conflict and democracy. My studies at Georgetown are really focused on democracy and peace and conflict studies, so that was really exciting to sort of match my academic experience back in DC with my experience abroad. And I also really like the idea of a small cohort. We only have 10 students from across the United States, and I love the idea of really having that sort of tight-knit living learning community. The next question is, what's your favorite part about the program? I think I would have to say probably the academics, which sounds a little bit nerdy, but I do really love my classes. They're really worthwhile and super interesting. And then I think also the opportunities to get out there in the field and to meet policymakers. We've met with the EU delegation to Serbia. When we were on our excursion in Vienna, we even got to go to the Austrian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is really, really cool. And it's something you definitely can't get when you're kind of sitting in a classroom at Georgetown, as much as I love Georgetown, but it's really what abroad is about, and this program specifically is about. Next up, what is something you wish you knew before living abroad? I think it would have to be the fact that a lot of countries outside of the United States are still a cash culture, and I kind of didn't realize how much cash I would need when I'm traveling, whether that's, an emergency taxi ride, or if you're in a marketplace that has more kind of artisan shops, they're not gonna have a place or a way for you to pay with your card. So definitely knowing to bring enough cash cash, always have some on you in case of emergency, I think is a really good idea, and it's something I wish I knew before I started living in Belgrade. And lastly for now, what is one piece of advice for sophomores currently selecting their abroad program? I was there not too long ago, so I have a little bit of advice, which is to really carefully think about what type of experience you want. Not what your best friend wants or your roommate, but what you want. Do you want to matriculate directly into a big university? Do you want to be somewhere that speaks English, like the UK, for example? Or would you rather learn a new language or practice a language that you have been honing your skills at? Maybe you want to live with a homestay family. Maybe you want to live on your own. Do you want a tight-knit community of students, a cohort, or would you rather sort of put yourself out there into a university and be like a normal student there? These are the types of consideration that if I was in your place, I'd be thinking about, and were definitely things that contributed to my decision. I just finished dinner. Serbians like to eat late, and now I'm working on some homework, especially my Serbian quiz for tomorrow. I just wanted to say thank you so much for following along with me today. I hope you got to learn more about SIT and about my life here in Belgrade. See you later!